the spirit of this new international. You had the Communist International in the old time, the first, the second, the third, and the fourth. You can have an international of the secular Islam, of which Bangladesh is completely equipped, armed by his heroism, by his past in history to take the leadership of. I really think that. I remember I saw yesterday in the house of Mujibur Rahman, I saw so many photos of him with leaders of what was called in the past the non-aligned. He was with Tito, he was with Nasser, he was with Anwar al-Sadat, and many others, non-aligned, non-aligned. Today, there is a new non-alignment which consists in refusing all the forms of obscurantism, all the forms of fundamentalism. There is a lot of countries who demand, who are ready for that. I told you about Bosnia before. Bosnia-Herzegovina is clearly one of these non-aligned countries, ready for this endorsement of an anti-obscurantist position. Bangladesh is, in a very natural way, by its own DNA, the champion of this new non-alignment. So in a way, what I am telling you now, I told it this morning to your Prime Minister, and I will tell it in the following days in my country, in France, and beyond France, to those who shape the international game. I will speak of Bangladesh in these terms. I will tell them, first of all, the responsible in my country, that this is the true spirit of this country, which is considered this day, and even more since the terrible drama of Rana Plaza. I went this morning in Rana Plaza and I saw the disaster, the nightmare, the hell of these others unburied corpses. In the genocide, you had millions of unnamed and unnumbered, but today, now, as a sort of terrible terrible viz of destiny, you have 8 corpses which are unburied, at least properly, unburied properly. So this country, Bangladesh, which is frequently quoted as the sweat factory of the world, the capital of the cheap textile, the place where the whole of shame of the big companies in Europe come and take part of their profit, Bangladesh is much more than that. There is a spirit of Bangladesh. There is a philosophy of Bangladesh. There is some values of Bangladesh, which I will try to convey in my country when I come back. This will be 43 years after my way to continue to be faithful to my idea of commitment, which I sort of invented for myself in 71, 72, when I first was in this country. Thank you very much. Now, Q&A.
For a question and answer session.
Thank you very much indeed for your luminous lectures. You can see illuminating us in a number of ways. So my question is, in relation to the philosophy of action. There should be some sort of desire or belief behind this, any sort of action you can see. So to turn any desire or any commitment to action, is it necessary to have some sort of movement there? And there is movement. If there is movement, what sort of movement? Is it should be physical, or is there any movement which can be called mental? People are also